Hello and welcome to the SAP HANA Academy. You're watching the video tutorial series Building Solutions Live 5. The topic of this video tutorial is Initial Setup Access Advanced Administration. Hi, I'm Dennis Van Kampen. In this video we're going to perform the necessary configuration of Access A, the built-in Extended Application Services Advanced model. Now, for those not yet familiar with Access A, or if you wish to brush up on your knowledge, I warmly recommend the dedicated playlist on the topic on the SAP HANA Academy by Philip. I will include the link to the playlist below in the description of this video. For this video, I'm going to assume that you are familiar, so we can dive straight in. For the configuration, we're going to use the Access Advanced Administration tool, a web client. So the first thing we need to figure out is how to connect to this tool. HANA Express uses port routing, so we need to find the correct port to use. There are two ways how you can obtain this information. One, by using the XS command line tool, and two, by URL. I will use the second option, it's a bit easier. The full URL is HTTPS, hostname, so for us that's HXE-host, then the port 3 plus instance number plus 30, which makes 39030/v2/info. It's the URL for the access controller. First time you'll get a warning, HTTPS not secure. If you select the advanced link, you can read that the certificate is not trusted. This is because the HANA Express host is using a self-signed certificate. That's like printing your own money, so it's good that we get a warning. If you go beyond using HANA Express for training or development purposes, you or your system administrator need to configure HANA to use a valid certification authority, and there are videos on the Academy about how you can do that. For our purposes, this is not an issue, so select the Proceed to HXE host and save link. The access controller informs us about the different services available with the corresponding port number. We're interested here in Access A admin, so that's port 51015. You can just click the link. That will first prompt us to log on with a database user account that has the privileges to connect to the Access Advanced Administrator. This is the Access A admin account, and the password will be the master password that you defined when installing HANA Express or when connecting for the first time. We've seen this in a previous video. We've also seen in a previous video how to configure the Google Chrome browser for our Live 5 project. So make sure you've watched that video and performed the required configuration tasks. Otherwise, you will get stuck here. So Access A admin, master password. If you're prompted to change the password, please do. 8 characters or more, 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, and 1 digit, no special characters. You can change the password policy in the password policy editor. Here we have the editor in HANA Studio in case you wish to change it. In the Access Advanced Administration tool, click the SAP HANA Logical Database Setup tile. On the next page, we see 2 logical databases, HXE, that's the system database, and SHA, that's the tenant database, which is created in the previous video. Select the button Enable for Access Advanced, provide database credentials. System database user is system. Logical database password, in fact, is the password of the system user of the tenant database. Okay, we get a message that the database is now enabled, status is running, all is well. Select the Home button. Next, select the Organization and Space Management tile. We have 1 organization, HANA Express, and 2 spaces in that organization, Development and SAP. What we're going to do is create another space and call it Dev. Click plus create space space name dev, all uppercase, create. Then select the dev space, select users, click plus add user. Select the XSA dev and XSA admin users. OK. Authorize XSA admin as manager and developer. Authorize XSA dev as developer only. Click Save, return home. Select the SAP HANA Service Broker configuration tile. Select HANA Express Dev and map it to the logical database SHA. Click Map. Then select SHA, tick the box, and then select Default. OK, database mapping successfully updated. Return home. Now select the Application Monitor tile. Scroll down a bit until you get to the DI Space Enablement UI application. Start it with the Start button. Takes a couple of seconds. The page does not refresh automatically, so you might want to manually refresh it. Open the URL and enable the dev space by selecting the Enable button. In the log window, we can read that this might take a few minutes, so be patient. It took less than a minute in my case. Your mileage may vary, but if you scroll down to the bottom of the log window, you should see the message, the builder has been deployed successfully. So much for initial setup, XS Advanced Administration. You can find more video tutorials on our YouTube channel. If you would like to be informed about new video tutorials, please subscribe to our channel. You can connect with us on LinkedIn or follow us on Twitter as well for updates. And we also have a page on Facebook and Google+. If you're watching this video on YouTube, do not hesitate to leave your comments to the video page, and if you like, give us your vote on this video. Thank you for watching.